So, lessons learned along the way. When you apply these tools, it can free up a lot of time when you're looking at narrow applications of AI, and it frees you up so that you can focus on other things. I think that when we leverage AI to augment what we do, it gives us almost superhuman productivity. It enhances human performance without replacing the human. A lot of the things I showed you were about collaborating with the machine. And then I think it can also spark new ideas and open new possibilities because, at least in my experience, it sparked some new thinking and caused me to challenge my own assumptions about where human intelligence is required and imagine new possibilities, especially in the creative examples that I showed you. That was new territory for me. So that's AI, and the ROI for AI, is it a flashy tech accessory or does it offer real business value? In my case, it definitely offered real business value. I found that by augmenting my capabilities with the power of artificial intelligence, I can amplify what I'm able to do in a day. Everyday AI. So many of these AI powered applications are now part of my day to day. What I've learned overall, if when you go on this journey and you start to apply these types of apps to your life, it's really important to be clear on what you're trying to accomplish. It always starts with what business problem I'm trying to solve. That helps you to avoid the rabbit hole. You know how that goes. Maybe you go to YouTube and you're looking for the answer to something for business, and suddenly an hour later you're still watching cat videos. That can happen when you're looking at AI tools too, because there's a lot of possibility and they're really fun to play with. So you got to focus on what you're trying to accomplish. The second thing is that, remembering we're talking about narrow AI applications. They can be very powerful productivity enhancers. So this isn't about Skynet. It's not about general artificial intelligence. Start small and look for repeatable processes. Remember, it's not about replacing the humans in a process, but augmenting them and making them more powerful. The fifth thing, it's not an answer for everything. For example, I was experimenting to see if I could use AI to do my meal planning for me and generate my shopping list because I didn't want to take time to do that. And I tried it out, but I found that until there's some sort of Internet of Things type interface between the AI and my pantry, it's just going to take too much time for me to update the data that the AI needs to know, what I have on hand and what recipes it can suggest. So it's not an answer for everything. Sometimes it's just, way too much power for what you're trying to do. Mm-hmm. But, it doesn't hurt to ask these questions, have a hypothesis and test it out. The sixth thing, look for productivity over cool tech accessory, because it is fun to be able to say, hey, I have an AI for that, but it's not always, like the meal planning example, it doesn't always help. And then having a cloud strategy helps. When you are using apps in the cloud, you can tap into these powerful capabilities. These are my everyday AI applications. So there's machine learning in my QuickBooks Online. I use Waze to get from place to place and to predict my travel time when I need to visit some clients or go to meetings. We talked about Temi Grammarly. Focus at Will is an app that I use that helps me to get into deep focus in timed work sessions. So it uses algorithms to deliver a stream of music in such a way that it will not distract you and will actually enhance your ability to focus and do deep work. And I've been using that to retrain my brain because we do live in a very distracting world. And I have found that it has really accelerated my ability to produce more work because I'm more focused than ever before. And then, some of these other ones that you might use as well, Siri, Google. So what are your favorite intelligent apps?